Hello and welcome back. We hope you're already enjoying the fresh sea breeze because today we've compiled a collection of the most hilarious and crazy boat trips. Prepare for plenty of falls into the water, mistakes by navigators, and crazy rafting adventures. So make yourself comfortable and let's begin. Is there anything more delightful than taking a boat ride with friends? This is undoubtedly the first step towards making the Olympic team. They often say it's as dependable as a Swiss watch. Dancing on a yacht is great, but it gets even better when it ends like this. This situation could easily serve as the best commercial ever for the sports brand. Check out these women. Look at how they manage the wave. However, one of them actually fell out. This was one moment when he truly didn't expect his friends to lend a hand like this. Here's the best way to prank your friends who are stuck on a tiny boat with a dog. He figured that bringing a friend along was absolutely necessary. This video clearly illustrates that not everyone has the skills to operate a boat. These guys definitely know how to put on a show and entertain everyone around. Navigating a boat is challenging, but to impress such a beauty, one can learn just about anything. Hopefully, each of them is a strong swimmer. The most important thing is that he does not forget to park the pickup. This is the perfect way to eliminate a friend you're not really interested in spending time with.
Are you okay, sir?
All the frogs in the local pond must be having a good laugh at this so-called seawolf. It's tough for him to take himself seriously while only wearing swim trunks, yet he seems to be handling it well. Some people even have a husband like that. Judging by her reaction, it seems like this isn't a rare occurrence for him. Do you believe the driver realized that the fish he was hauling had fallen onto the road? This cruise ship sped into the port dock and collided with a large crane, causing a fire in the port. Fortunately, no one was harmed, so there's no cause for alarm. This often occurs. You intend to hurt someone else, but ultimately, you end up hurting yourself. If they were looking to relax on the boat, they definitely should have chosen a different helmsman. The first romantic cruise for the bride was taken with the captain of a nearby ship, rather than her groom. This explains why your online store delivery has been delayed for so long. It seems like the glass needs to be secured much more firmly. This girl looks stunning in any swimsuit and can switch them with just a snap of her fingers. Strong waves are no match for these guys. They're sticking to their plans no matter what. Maybe he had dreams of flying, but in this instance, it's best not to push his luck again. It's evident that fear came into existence after this individual was born.
É jacaré aí, gurizada. Vocês não sabem que é jacaré, não. Isso aqui é o Pantanal do Mato Grosso, gurizada. Pantanal do Mato Grosso aí, gurizada. Olha o que é jacaré.
And this young woman was aiming for an impressive dive into the water, but she slipped right at the last second. After a failed maneuver, this unfortunate man tried to recover the situation, but things kept getting worse by the second. The side was inadequately secured, and when he came to a halt, milk cans toppled to the floor. Have you ever thought about how massive ships are launched? You're about to find out. I'm curious to know when they'll finally figure out that something isn't quite right. This has to be the most epic water launch we've witnessed so far. I bet you've never seen a ship with such a brief lifespan. It seems he only used to navigate a motorized boat. The owner of the boat never imagined it could switch to submarine mode. Here's a fast-tracked method to let the authorities know you've arrived at the port. And now we have another person who completely misjudged the size of their boat. I wonder how he plans to get out of this situation. This happens every time you try to carry everything in one go. He came up with a brilliant plan to steal the yacht, but completely overlooked the fact that he has no idea how to operate it. They would gladly explain what it means to be in a hopeless situation. To watch the ships while staying dry, one must understand the fundamental principles of physics. The vessel was swept directly toward the pedestrian bridge, which likely wasn't the captain's intention. That was truly uncomfortable. He undoubtedly deserves the award for the most dramatic beach entrances. During the hurricane, the river's powerful flow not only swept the yachts away, but also gave them a bit of an unplanned redesign. No, these aren't clips from a disaster film. It's simply a helmsman who missed his docking lessons. And here comes our restless individual once more. Destroying yachts is quite an unusual and not exactly inexpensive pastime. This footage was captured in Jamaica when a cruise ship collided with a port dock. Thankfully, no one was harmed, but the company faced significant financial losses and its reputation took a major hit. When you're about to do something foolish, take a moment to think it through. It's hard to comprehend how ordinary human hands can construct such a massive machine and control it so effectively. This boat ended up stuck. Bringing it back to the dock won't be a simple task. Everyone knows at least one friend who is clumsier than they seem to realize. To fish in this location, you'll require a larger fishing rod. It would be wise to use a harpoon immediately. It seems they unintentionally created a new man-made reef. This is the same person who can't stop looking forward to GTA 6's release. This is what a budget-friendly seaplane looks like. Thumbs up if you're willing to travel on it. You won't require coffee to wake you up when you have a partner like that bringing you joy. In a moment of crisis, your best friend's idea of helping is to capture your blunder on video. It seems this individual won't settle down until he has wrecked at least a few yachts. We're confident you won't shed tears like you did while watching Titanic, but it's still painful to see a beautiful ship sink. If you live in the northern regions, be sure to utilize this life hack with a jacuzzi boat. No, my friend, only Captain Jack Sparrow has the skills to dock such tiny boats. Some individuals clearly haven't figured out how to back up while parking. It's tough to say if this was a mistake or a display of impressive talent. Blindly trusting drawbridges can sometimes be a risky move. This is how a nice day abruptly comes to an early end. It's unbelievable. They still believe that a tug of war will solve the problem. His cowboy heritage definitely shows.
Now what? Oh, he's got it, he's got it!
Regardless of the situation, making an impressive appearance is key. He's doing everything right in theory, but next time he'll have to be a little smarter in practice. The way this ferry docked is something that the local workers won't forget anytime soon. Based on the noise, the repairs are likely to cost several $1,000s. I wouldn't be surprised if this is how Tom Cruise spends his vacation downtime. Because of the captain's error, this small boat collided with another leisure vessel. It appears this guy always aspired to be in Formula 1, but instead of a race car, he found himself with a motorboat. It feels like every single one of them must have skipped their physics classes. Since we aren't experts, we want to confirm if the road signs are relevant in this context. Witness the maneuver of Pitt in the field of river transport. If your party doesn't resemble this one, then count me out of the invite list. Who could have guessed that his plan would actually work out perfectly? A true sailor never backs down in the face of looming challenges. This kind of cruise is probably not going to be remembered as an enjoyable holiday. A tiny cruise ship pinned a costly yacht against the pier. This guy must have been used to driving an off-road vehicle and forgot that he's now on the water. This scene perfectly captures the last day of work for the guys who loaded these logs. A true sailor will never let his cherished ship slip away. This is yet another instance where the liner's captain was unable to dock the ship without causing harm. Some individuals claim there's always space at the summit, but that's completely inaccurate when it comes to a boat. The sailing craft opted for a sudden turn that led to the loss of its mast. This individual genuinely believed he would glide across the water. However, life had other plans for him. What is this worker up to? Has he chosen to encase himself in cement? Is he aiming to take a dip in the concrete pool?
What's he doing?
Share your thoughts in the comments. This pickup truck was unable to halt in time. Take care not to end up as the stars of my upcoming videos. Keep in mind that if you're launching a drone for the first time, you should never do it from a yacht. Even in perfectly calm conditions, they couldn't save the boat. You can easily spot a lazy person from a distance. The truck driver accidentally caused a fountain to spring up. When she mentions she's alone at home, people are capable of doing numerous things. To avoid hefty repair bills, always invest in quality fasteners for your cargo. Such an impressive start. followed by an unbelievably disappointing end. Based on her reaction, she'll probably claim she experienced a real shipwreck at the dock.